Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, we have a video from I'm Still Kevin. Still Kevin. Yeah. Zero survival instincts. I guess we're finna talk about like different characters have zero survival instincts.
Maybe so.
That gonna be interesting. I know, because we always, you know what I'm saying, even in especially in horror movies, we be like, man, these folks have no survival instincts. Mm-hmm. And we always put ourselves in scenarios of what we would do in different scenarios. So this is gonna be interesting. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box
down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
lock it in with a thumbs up.
We highly appreciate it. But let's get into this, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
In every form of media, there's one thing you always notice. The grunts, the minions, the nameless henchmen, the disposable soldiers, the faceless goons. And no matter what they're up against, they could be staring into the eyes of Kratos himself with the goatee and won't hesitate to swing. Main reason why this thought came to mind is because last night I was watching random movie clips and Batman vs Superman popped up. The warehouse scene specifically. I didn't realize how crazy this was until I rewatched it. And just look at the first mistake these guys made. When has Batman ever walked through the front door? And why would he start now? These guys must be the new hires. They forgot to send the supervisors with them. Y'all been doing this for how long and think Batman's gonna ring the doorbell, knock on a door asking permission to enter? So he breaks through the floor, puts a mini bomb on everyone's guns, and after that, y'all should have left. Trying to fight Batman hand to hand is like trying to block a nuke. What's the point? But what makes this even worse is that this Batman is a killer. He grappled the guy's shoulder, brought him in, and caved in his chest. He can't breathe no more. There's a hole where his lungs should be. And look at this idiot. First of all, your entire squad is in this room and you want to throw a grenade? What? Sure. But the fact that you waited for Batman to turn around and do something is nuts. Now you and your homeboy's dead. And I will say, this is the closest we'll get to a live action Arkham Batman. Like, look, a 180 up and over rock bottom. What do you even call that move? And look at this guy. He said, oh shit. Saw his homeboy get hit with a finisher. He regretted every action that led to this day. And I'll never understand what goes through these grunts' mind, because you just
gonna sit there and watch your homies get done in like that? Or you gonna like, all right, shit, let me run up? Or you gonna be like, yeah,
it depends. I have to, like if I'm in a please no. I'm
saying real life.
Oh, real life.
Life scenario.
Not real life.
What you doing?
I thought you were saying like if I'm in like a movie.
Do? You see all this going down.
I'm not about to explain verbatim what I'm gonna do, but just know I'm not gonna stand there like a dummy.
You gonna attack or you gonna retreat? Fight or flight?
Fight. No, I always fight. Well, I ain't gonna say I always fight. I ain't gonna say that.
Just like these dumbass motherfuckers.
No, I won't.
You supposed to escape a situation, live to see another day.
I'm not about to just leave my homies.
You win some, you lose some.
Well, I know what you would do, child. See,
you win
and that's it. Never mind, I ain't gonna get on that.
Every action that led to this day. And I'll never understand what goes through these grunts' mind, because you just saw him pull off that move while fighting 3 people. Instead of reloading your gun, because there's no way you just have one clip, you decide to pull out knives. But you know what?
Nigga, what? You pull what you pull? She
okay, stop asking me questions.
She said, "I'm gonna pull that blick and I'm gonna 5. I'll bring a knife up. I want the most distance. If you gonna fight, you keep distance. Blam is at. Hey, be like, who we going to fight now? She bring your heavy hardest artillery we got, bro. We need the motherfucker keep a distance in between us two. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna fight, she said she'll fight.
Well, you just have one clip. You decide to pull out knives. But you know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you thought he got lucky. After all, there's like 20 of y'all, right? But I feel like after he grabbed this guy's head, slammed it on the box, and then proceeded to use that same box, cracking that nigga's skull with it like he's dead. The man was wearing a beanie and the blood still went through. There's no chance he's alive. I told y'all, this Batman is out for blood. And then he purposely purposely walks into a
Let me see
1v4, and I
what he
want
do
you to
with
pay
this.
attention to this guy right here in the brown jacket
make
and
up my
count
mind.
the
Hold on, you gotta see what he finna do to
I'm about to
this.
see what he did. Then I'm
So
gonna
you
really
can make up
my
your mind whether or not you want to fight or flight. After you just seen him grab dude
They
head,
ain't got nothing to do with me.
hit him
Let
up,
me see
and then
this.
pick the same joint up and
Let me
sling it.
see.
And
I didn't see this because they actually about to go in to try to fight. So let me see
amount
what
of
he did.
times he could have escaped his demise. Off rip, backhand, get your ass out of here. He comes back and you know what? Sure, you ain't get hit
better
hard
not
enough yet.
backhand, though.
So then he gets a
Oh, he
mouthful
elbow.
of elbow, and you would think getting smacked 5 feet across the room, you have a change of heart. Like, oh shit, maybe I should just not fight the Batman anymore. I got spared 2 times. I think it's a sign to turn my life around. But no, he comes back again. And then after witnessing his homeboy get whiplash, he comes back again, and Batman finally put him down.
Oh.
He was given 3 chances to avoid bodily harm and chose to ignore every single one. And then Batman chose to break this man's neck. Dreadhead runs in to do absolutely
so now you see what he gonna do. What you gonna do?
Run! I'm gonna run. You're not about to break my neck. I'm gonna
She
run.
said, you know what? You can call me all you want to, whenever
I'm
you
like,
want
you know
me.
what?
But you can't call me dead.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come here. I didn't mean to come here and bother
I
you,
ain't been
sir.
bothering you. It's my fault. I was bothering you. You got to be dog.
Oh my gosh.
He said, not today. I ain't going down like that.
nothing. Got 3 big booms
my
to the
gosh,
back of his
he-
cranium. And honestly,
no.
this is the smartest
I'm not going
goon
out like
Gotham has. The only one to aim for Batman's head. It's unfortunate that it's armored, but it's the heart that counts. And you cannot make this up. The guy is back for the 5th time. Why are you so determined to
Oh, he
die?
ain't-
And I'm like 97% positive Batman is annoyed at this point. Look how he turned around. And I gotta mention, his theme song
down.
fits perfectly. I felt no sense of hope, no justice. This was a song for a villain. Then the guy behind decided he'd prefer to live life without teeth, and then gets thrown back first into the wall.
yeah.
And till this
Oh, yeah. You see how he did him?
I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave while he, handling everybody else. I'm just gonna sneak out. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm
He
saying?
said, hold on. We got 20.
You have to be smart.
I'm going to wait for the first 5 to see what he do to y'all. Then I'm going to decide if I'm going to run
You
those.
gotta be smart. Pick your battles wisely.
Run up, get done up. That's what he just said. Run up, get done up. We beefing. I got you.
I'm good.
day, I have no clue what Batman did to this nigga. I don't think he was fighting to save Martha anymore. This was a personal vendetta. But the next on the list is Wolverine. We gonna take this one back to the X2 movie when Stryker had his grunts invade the mansion. Now, fighting Batman, I can somewhat not really understand. Batman at the end of the day is mortal. He can technically be killed. But
He can.
Wolverine will not. If I was one of those soldiers and Stryker told me to invade the X mansion, I'm telling him fuck no. Don't Wolverine live there? I'm not entering any establishment with that man in it. If he wasn't there, maybe. Wolverine is the only one there I know for certain will kill you. The others is 50-50. They might just hit you really hard. Wolverine will stab you in your chest, yelling dead in your face. I'm not going for that. But oh, they
Not going.
She said, I wouldn't even showed up for the job. He said, we going to fight who?
Who? Oh, you trying to lose your life?
I
I'm
didn't pay
good.
attention to it on the first movie.
I'm good. Y'all have fun though. I'm good.
She said, I'm trying to survive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Yes. Be
Stay
smart. Be wise, y'all.
alive. That's all we trying to do. It ain't my time.
Wolverine will stab you in your chest, yelling dead in your face. I'm not going for that. But oh, they have these darts that knocks people out. But like, come on. Any poison, anesthesia, or whatever is a coin flip using it on him. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm not taking that risk. We can even take it to the 2013 Wolverine movie. Now, I don't remember exactly if the grunts knew his healing factor was weakened, but I feel like after the first encounter, when he tanked a point-blank shotgun, something should have ringed in your head like, hey, even...
You see that shit? Nigga, the shotgun didn't do shit. What you think?
What
What you think?
I didn't see you.
Oh, I forgot.
What
You
going
already
with?
said you want to. She said she ain't dealing with this already, so I ain't even got to.
when he tanked a point-blank shotgun, something should have ringed in your head like, hey, even when weakened, I can't hang with him. Maybe, just maybe I should just go home. But nah, they decided to follow him on the train, where he tanks a bullet, tanks 2 stabs to the back, and still handled them. So let's cut to where he pulls up on his village area. The final boss is in that castle, and I can't fully blame the grunts here because they didn't know he got his healing factor back until the actual fight starts, and because they do actually win this encounter only because he got dumbed down for plot. But the moment he got slashed on the face and it healed, y'all should have immediately went to plan B. Fighting Wolverine head on is like purposely walking into a semi-truck. Like, why are y'all playing on bikes? What is that gonna do? They tried trapping him in a net like he doesn't cut through metal every movie, and I swear they be getting him mixed up for someone else. This man does not care about your well-being. He tossed this guy into the snowblower. Like, I see that. I'm hiding in one of the houses. Real shit. 30 seconds later, he grabs that bike and smacked the dude with it. And after looking through some of these movies, I just now realized Wolverine is an ore farmer. He sees that they're surrounded, so you know what he does? Pulls out a cigar and blew the truck up. Made sure to turn around real slow. And he really wasted that cigar too. He took one puff and threw it on the ground. Now, the only reason I say him losing this encounter is nonsense is because they start shooting these harpoon arrows at him, right? After the first 3, he just completely gave up on taking them out, cutting them off, just continued running in a straight line.
What?
No ducking in between alleyways, no cutting through buildings, just kept going straight. Then got hit with poison, which is why he got knocked out, but he could have avoided that. But the next one isn't a movie or a superhero. We're kind of taking a different approach. Nicole Watterson. Everyone that isn't her, I consider a grunt. So in the first season, Gumball was getting bullied by Tina. Anais, being a W sister, calls her line and told her, hey, stop picking on my brother. But that immediately turned into a word. Matter of fact, just for that, pull up tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm finna beat his ass now. So everything just got worse. And for the rest of the episode, they were trying to figure out a way to avoid the fight or just tank the beating. That's until Nicole found out. She ain't waste no time. The second she heard that, she got in the whip, pulled up to the crib, and I don't know who Tina thinks she is trying to run us down, told her to sit, walked up to her pops and whooped his ass in his own house. Now, after this incident, I'm expecting everyone to know what's up. The hierarchy has changed. The teachers were even scared to help Gumball when they found out Tina was involved. So the one who beat her dad, avoid at all costs. But clearly they didn't get the message. Because for some reason, folks thought it was a good idea to take over the Watterson's house. Started running amok, doing whatever they wanted. Even got kicked out of the crib when they told him to get out. So that's when Nicole comes home. And this dude had the audacity to say, or what? Gave that boy the penance stare. Everyone got to work real quick. And you would think her family will understand the most, but even they be trying her. Yeah, at the end of the day, she's still your mom, your wife, but even so, when she's in a bad mood, it's best to be on your best behavior. And if you're black, I know you remember these words vividly, or at least some variation of it. Don't be acting a fool when we get up in the store, and that's exactly what they were doing. Acting a damn fool. She sent them to the car like 3 times. One of those times, Richard came back trying to assert dominance, but she just looked at him, conqueror's hockey. And they just kept coming back, and it got so bad that she snapped on this lady who was just trying to offer her a massage. But the worst mistake Richard made was the fact that he took his kids shoplifting, all because they wanted some candy. Funniest part was, this security guard brought them to Nicole like she was the law enforcement. But at this point, she fully snaps, chasing Richard throughout the entire store. The same security guard, for some reason, decides to tase her. So she quite literally proceeds to kill the man, took his life force away, and now you gotta sit there and perish inside a Walmart, all because you couldn't mind your business. Now, I don't know what she was gonna do to Richard, but lucky for him, she found herself. And we can even bring up some of her other feats too, like having a literal anime fight, conjuring up Kamehamehas, or like the what if moment if she never met Richard, so she became the emperor of the world or some shit. Or when Larry, the guy who works every job in the town, quit, went from a peaceful place to a damn purge. And I brought this up because Nicole quite literally whooped everyone's ass and then killed the balloon. That balloon was a child, by the way, if you didn't know. But the last entry on the list is really just the entire game, The Last of Us, specifically part 2. Tommy and Ellie treated Seattle like their hunting grounds. So after the death of Joel, they both set out to get revenge. We never actually see Tommy do anything, we just see the aftermath. One of the ones who killed Joel, dead, tied to a chair. Turn the corner, we see another guy, dead, also strapped to a chair. Also, at some point when you gotta play as Abby, you see the sheer amount of bodies their side laid to rest. Half of those by Tommy. We also gotta see Manny bitch ass get put down. That was the only person in Abby's group that I actually hated. Then afterwards, Ellie does end up getting captured. Wakes up to this dude all up in her face. Now, if he was smart, he would have killed her immediately. He recognized her too.
Oh, so that's gonna be. If y'all don't know, we reacted to the Last of Us series so far. It's over there on Patreon. Hey, it's actually a good, decent show though. And I know a lot of people was throwing shade at season 2. I think season 2 had a lot of emotional though. Brother, I just can't stand.
Yeah, don't get on that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get on that. And I hate they had to kill Joel off.
Yeah.
Damn.
He deadass said, oh yeah, the guy we killed up in Jackson, yeah, she was there. And I'm pretty sure she said like 5 times that she was gonna kill us. And somehow she tracked us down here, but everything's under control. He even stopped the other dude who was gonna kill her. And you know what that got him? A bullet to the back and a knife to the neck. And they proceed to escape the building, whether you shot your way out or snuck your way out. Me personally, no one was escaping that day. I was doing it for Joel. And there's multiple sections of the game in between the main kills where she is taking down platoons of soldiers running through every rank, all by herself, by the way. And even when Jesse pulls up, when they're trying to escape with the car, she is shooting out the back of the window, taking heads off shoulders. Mind you, Ellie is doing all this with Tommy doing the same shit on the other block. Those two single-handedly took down a quarter of their army. If I was the leader, I'm handing Abby over. I realized my wrongs. I made a severe mistake. I should have never let Abby leave the nest. And for my wrongdoings, I offer her and her friends in hopes that'll resolve my failure. That would have been the correct response. Order all your troops to allow passage. There's no reason a human being should be able to take down groups of trained soldiers equipped with guns using a damn bow and arrow. And when they got a lead on Nora's whereabouts, one of Abby's friends that were there when they killed Joel, she left that same minute. Dina was like, yo, at least wait for Jesse to wake up. No, not waiting for that boy, I'm leaving. So on her way, she runs into the soldier who was just chilling. Ellie says, hey, where's Nora? She gonna tell us exactly where she is. Oh, Nora, yeah, she's in the hospital right now clearing the upper floor, so when you get there, take 2 lefts and then a right. The doorknob is broken, so look for the door that's cracked if you forget the directions. Like, she didn't even try to lie. Then she tries to attack Ellie like, dude, she's looking directly at you. That shit was not gonna work. You gave up Nora's location for no reason. The way this interaction usually works is that when you give information, you might get to live. So when Ellie let the blade up, instead of trying to stab her, you should have created some distance. I'm not saying you gotta let her leave, but at least give yourself better odds. So she finally gets to Nora, and Nora decides to antagonize her by saying, oh, do you still hear his screams? What? I do. Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserves. See, like, now we have to kill you. Had us running throughout the building until they fell into this pit of spores. And bro, the red room scene with the music in the back, and Nora was like, wait, how are you breathing in spores? You're her. I had the constant stank face the entire time. This scene was so tough. So Ellie asked, where's Abby, and why would she tell her anything? She inhaled spores. She's dead anyway, right?
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
And she deadass beat the info out of her. I also want to mention, this is the only scene the HBO series did justice. Everything else about that show is ass. So then we cut to the end of the game.
I guess we have a different viewpoint of it with the fact that we actually only watched the series. We haven't played the game. So I guess our viewpoint of the series is different than those who played the game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave that one up to debate. I'm gonna let y'all have that however y'all want to have it.
And when Ellie is closing in on Abby, she ends up getting caught in a trap, stabbed in the side, so she's injured. She passes out. These 2 guys pull up, cuts her down. Goofy ass got too close to the clicker, so Ellie says,
Something funny?
So this dumbass is going to take her towards the clicker, somehow got reversed, so now he's getting bit up. So Ellie takes his gun and shoots the other dude. Lost to an injured Ellie losing blood, y'all are sorry. But at the same time, that's my go. I expect nothing less. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, so bye.
Bye. Good vid as
that was a
always,
good vid.
man. Sometimes it's best to retreat and stay alive. That's all I'll be trying to do out here. Staying alive. I'm staying alive. But that's all I care about. Man. You gotta live to see another day. Well, I look like being a fool, getting killed for you. And most of these people doing this shit on other people's behalves. It ain't even for them.
True.
Gotta be stupid. It ain't
No, that's true though.
Y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and
We
C.
out.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.